Aquaman is the best superhero movie ever. No, Aquaman is the worst superhero movie ever. You know what? You're both wrong. But let's discuss that, because it's topic time.
Topic time! It's topic time.
And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with you for another edition of Topic Time, talking about the Aquaman movie, which is very polarizing. Either you really loved this movie, the spectacle of it, the story, everything, the CGI effects and everything, or you thought it was the worst crap you've ever seen. That's what I've been seeing on my social media feed. On when other people have talked about it, it's either you love it or you hate it. There's very little middle ground. But I fall right in that pocket, right in the middle, and that's where I think this movie falls. So, for those that say it's this grandest thing, the production is far superior to Marvel films, everything involved with it, it's great characterization, great character growth, great story, I say, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, your opinion is a little bit inflated of this movie. And that's not to say that your opinion isn't valid. It's just not, I don't share. So I feel like on that level that, yes, the production was very high. You had great spectacle. You had great CGI effects. Atlantis looked amazing. It really did. And those that are comparing it to Tron Legacy and things like that, well, I like Tron Legacy, so you know, you're talking to somebody that likes that kind of stuff. I think they went all out with that aspect of it. The costumes looked great. The choreography looked great. The fight scenes, everything. You had some strong character moments, but you also had some very weak character moments. In the CGI, as great as it was, there were times where it looked very CGI, and you could tell just not quite as bad as Lord of the Rings, where they're running around in the mines of Khazad Dûm or whatever it's called, the mines of Moria, but still a little stilted in certain places, certain areas. Overall, the acting was very good, but the characterization of Aquaman himself wasn't as strong as it could be. Or even on model. You know, they went with a completely different take for Aquaman, which is fine. He's, you know, kind of left on his own. He's kind of a surfer dude. Kind of crass, kind of rude in that way, but still, I think the progression of him from ordinary person sitting in a bar to King of Atlantis, overall I think it was done well, but it was a little bit rushed in points. And even though he did have motivations for change and admitted his faults throughout the movie, it wasn't as outward enough. Like, if you took a bathroom break, you might have missed that point. You know, I mean, if you just like looked at your phone for a second, you might have missed that point. So there were some flaws in this movie. Now, for those of you that are saying that it's the worst piece of crap you've ever seen, and it's just not good, and all Marvel movies are better, and Batman v Superman is better, come on. What movies are you watching? Because I'm completely baffled by that comparison right there. Was it the greatest movie of all time, greatest superhero movie even of all time? No, it wasn't. But was it better than Batman v Superman? The plot was so convoluted and so simplistic in the, oh, both of our parents are named Martha, so we're best friends now after I was just trying to kill you. No, it was much better than that. There was much more story to this than people give it credit for. There was much more character growth and characterization than people give it credit for. The love scene between Aquaman's parents at the beginning was very beautifully done and carried out throughout the film, as he stood on the dock waiting every day for her to come back, and her journey back was very arduous but very emotional once she finally did return. And Aquaman himself, yes, his and Mara's relationship, it's not a full-blown relationship. They kissed, okay, she kissed him, and she understood that his side of things. She kind of came around to his way of thinking as they traveled trying to find the I don't want to call it a pitchfork, the trident. So there was some grounds for her to kind of fall for him in that space of time, and she was already doubting Orm. It was an arranged marriage. She was already not on his side, so I don't feel like that was really forced. Rushed, yes. So, and the spectacle, how can you not appreciate the spectacle of this movie with the settings and the CGI Atlantis and all the fight scenes and everything, and the beautiful way that it was done, the conflict between the two brothers. You got your Cain and Abel kind of situation going on, and it's also kind of a David and Goliath, because he's this normal average dude that's coming into this kingdom, and he's outmatched and outwitted, and yet he's, you know, he not only survives, but he thrives. So there was definitely a journey here for this hero, and to deny that is to deny, I don't know, the very basics of this movie. So all in all, overall, in my personal opinion, I think this movie fell somewhere in the middle. I think Wonder Woman was slightly better, but these two movies, Wonder Woman and Aquaman, are by far the best of the modern era of DC films. Are they as good as Marvel films? This one was as good as some Marvel films. Not as good as most. Better than Thor 2 and 3. Better than Iron Man 2 and 3. Yes. But better than those big movies like Avengers Infinity War and things like that, and the first Iron Man and the first Captain America and things like that? Probably not in my opinion. But it does fall somewhere in the middle, and it's a step in the right direction, just like Wonder Woman was. So if they can continue to do that and continue to build off that and grow off that, I think they're in a good place. I personally give this like 3.5 to 3 3/4 stars. That's my rating out of 5. So I know some of you are going to agree, some of you are going to disagree. Most of you are probably going to disagree one way or the other, and I'd love to hear it. So leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of Aquaman, and let me know what you think of my comments, if you think I'm right on the mark or if I'm just full of rubbish. And I'd love to hear it either way. And please give this video a like and hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you get updates for new Topic Time videos and all the other content we have here on Comic Frontline. The live show returns next week, so join us for that this Friday. Zone 4 Media Madness crossover, as we talk about the first 3 episodes of Young Justice Outsiders. Going to be a fun conversation. Check me out over on my channel. New content, new series going up, comic related series over on my channel, so go check that out at Brant Fowler on YouTube and at Brant Fowler on social media, Facebook and Twitter, at Last Number Press on Instagram, lastnumberpress.com, zone4podcast.com, and of course right back here at Comic Frontline. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again real soon in another video. Bye.
Topic time. It's topic time.